There's a lot of things that have happened over the course of the past couple of weeks that a lot of people in wrestling are getting like a whole lot of flack for. Now, I haven't seen AEW. This would be my first time watching this show in like a month, 3 weeks. Same has been for WWE. I have not been watching it, but this is my initial reaction, gut reaction of coming back to watching wrestling. Hello, everyone. It's been a minute. I've had work, getting back into school, but now I have a stretch where I can come back and watch some wrestling, and I promise that I'm not going to be like that again. Now, we come back here, and a lot of things has changed on AEW side. Andrade is a champion. He's not the champion that you want him to be, but he's holding one of their championships. And then this woman right here, Willow Nightingale, is the AEW Women's World Champion. And now I will touch on her a little later when she comes up. Just by looking at this show and what they got for it, you got the trios matches. You got a very championship heavy night. Maya World is the TBS champion. Good for her. I just hope that she holds the championship and they give her a story or something that she can just go on. And then you got my boy Jon Moxley, who is my favorite wrestler in AEW. I love this guy. He is the cream of the crop. And I think if we're telling this story with Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay and how the affiliation with the Death Riders and how John is, how I would have it is I would have the Death Riders turn on Will Ospreay. Shit! Oh shit! Wait! What happened? Hold up! What happened? Okay. Give me the chair. Hey, I ain't gonna do nothing, but I'm gonna put this bag over his head. We gonna suffocate his ass. Get his ass, Will. Get his ass, Will. Aw, damn. Man, come on. What is this? My gosh. They had something. Okay, Moxley pissed off. This man gonna hand this man championship. I want to do it the honorable way, bruv. I want to beat you one-on-one, straight up, bruv. Good guy versus good guy. I want us to tear it up in Wembley, bruv, in front of my home country. Why did you snatch the title from me like that, bruv? I thought we was friends. I dap you up, bruv. Okay, I like how John is just like looking with his group. I wonder what he's saying. He's probably saying like, "Oh, take him out right now. Take him out right now." Oh, so he gave him. He's like, "Look, all is forgiven." Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? He ain't gonna do it. I bet you he ain't gonna do it because that wouldn't make no sense for him to do that. He probably saying, "Look, I know what that man fucking about, cuz that man beat my motherfucking ass. He cheated to win. I'm trying to help you out." He going off on him. I should have known better. He probably saying, "You a motherfucking dumbass motherfucker." You know what I'm saying? You a dumbass motherfucker. I tried to help you, and here you are, just disobeying. I tried to help you out, cuz. I tried to bring you in. You know what I'm saying? I try to make you part of us, but here you is. You don't want to be a part of us? All right, gang. We'll see. All to see. See, they is right here. Now, I want to see how they going to do this. Okay, he walking in. He pissed the fuck off. What? They go to gang, cuz. It's like some grease shit. They were just waiting on his ass. Look, they saw his ass walk up. Like, they seen his ass walk up, cuz. If they wanted to, that man can just beat his motherfucking ass. See? He probably gonna be like, "Listen, man, all is forgiven." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You was hot and heavy. You bitch, shut the fuck up, ho. Ooh, look at Pop. Pop was finna get in it. Pop was finna beat his motherfucking ass, cuz. You out. Wait. Wait. Yeah, give me that motherfucking shit, cuz. You out? What you mean you out? Ain't no getting out, cuz. Once you part of the Death Riders, cuz you in this shit for life. Look at how these folks are looking at this man like they finna beat his motherfucking ass. Don't worry about it. Let him go. He wanna do it on his own, huh? He wanna do it on his own. Come on. Come on up here. I got you, my boy. John, man, I'm sorry, cuz. My gosh. Daniel Garcia, man. Oh my gosh. Why they have this man written? Bro, we ain't go from one person to the next. What are you doing out here? This man is a former AEW world champion, and they didn't even advertise this man on TV until like the fucking date of when he was supposed to come back from his little hiatus, because you know he can't challenge for a world title. What do they expect from this man? Why is he brushing shoulders with him? And he talking about something, I can help you out. What you mean? The help that he just refused had 6 motherfuckers in there. So how the hell you gonna come up a guy who can't challenge for a title? How you gonna help him? You know, when you go somewhere and you got dreams of being the top person, right? And I think that's what Jack Perry want. Jack Perry just re-signed. I just looked that up. He just re-signed with these folks. And I think that's a good fit for him. I think it's a good fit for him. Just like I think it's a good fit for this guy right here. Now, I haven't seen Nick Wayne in so long. I think he was hurt last time I seen him. And he's right back here. You see, what I would like is I would like to see young talent get put into feuds where they can be elevated to where within a year or two, they can challenge for a world championship. Not win it, but show the chase and the progression of their character to be built up to win a world title. Not just thrust in and out the way that these people book this show over here. Now, here comes a guy whom I feel, now that he is like the national champion, if they put him with fuse with like Jack Perry or somebody who would want this championship right here. But I don't know who want this champion. And how long is this goddamn pyro gonna go off? Turn that shit off. But here he is. Now he got a championship now. One of many over here. I don't know if it's me or what, but this feels like it's been going on for like a long ass fucking time. All right. Now what you gonna do, Nick? Bing. Get your ass up, cuz. Okay. I like Nick Wayne. I wouldn't have put this match together. You know, over the course of the last few weeks, you've been like highlighting Jungle Boy. Oh, I just re-signed. I'm trying to go somewhere. I'm trying to do this, do that. Why would you book a triple threat match for him to subsequently lose? For that to be the start. And is this going to lead to a feud between him and this guy? Because look, they're the same size. Like looking at him, I would like to see a feud with these guys right here. The youth trying to win something. Get your ass, chop you and chop you. Power up. Go to the ropes. Bam. Ooh, Lord. That was a clothesline. Okay. See, I knew that Nick Wayne was going to take the pin. He had to take the pin because they've been building Jack up and they spent all that money on them vignettes. I knew his ass was going to take this pin right here. 1, 2, 3. I knew he was going to take it. Because you got to... Jack needs something. He just re-signed. He lost his championship. He want to get this championship back. Andrade has it. I just want them to like try to like make these championships something. Andrade can like hold this championship the same way that Moxley holds the Continental Championship. And why has he got this man ring? Where's MJF? Is something going on with him? Because shouldn't he be involved somewhere in here? Now, he had me with this interview. I like it when people win championships and there's like, you know, I want to make this championship the best that I can make it. But then I got mad because it's like, okay, the casino gauntlet, battle royale, gauntlet, whatever. And you're trying to be like, okay, well, how? I know you said that you want the world championship. So are you gonna be in the gauntlet match? I'm like, he's the national champion. Why? Just put the title on a young person and let them run with that championship to make it something. Why are you putting that championship, a new title that you're trying to make something, on a possible main eventer who wants the world championship? So he's the champion, but he doesn't want to be that champion. He wants to be the champion. So it doesn't make sense for him to have a championship that you trying to establish to be one of your top singles championships in the company. Not the world title, but one of your single championships. That don't make no sense. Is it just me? I don't understand that. I don't even know what these women are talking about. Nor do I fucking care. It's just like a lot of things on the show. We go from that to this. Speaking of people with championship titles but want world championships, so they shouldn't have belts. Look at this ensemble of crew right here. You got this guy who they keep saying, "Oh my gosh, he's the future. He's this, he's that." He's the Braun Breaker of AEW. Should be something, but they're just wasting away his young years being involved with chicanery like this. Same thing can go for Jet. He's just holding these championships. They're not real champions. They're not real champions. I haven't seen these people be in a 2-month, 3-month feud with somebody who could come up and take this championship from them. I have yet to see them in anything significant like that. They just holding these belts and then just trying to face the world champion. And look at the way that Kyle is like over there while this man is talking. He could give two shits because guess what? These two probably gonna fight each other down the line. And what sense does that make? Speaking of which, you got two people in the back that could be a good tag team for this company, yet they're just playing side characters, background characters to people like, oh my God. It's the same thing that's going on with WWE. Now, who is this? Speaking of somebody who should be the world champion in this company. I don't get it. For a 6-man, I'm just glad that this guy is not wearing pink. Whoever told him to switch up his color palette for his trunks, thank you. Because I think that is what's hurting him. Now he looks like a main eventer. You ain't no Bret Hart, cuz. The fuck you wearing pink for? You better sit your ass down somewhere. Speaking of which, look at all these, bitch. These guys should be the tag team champions. Whatever happened to the Hurt Syndicate? Like, what did they where did they go? Okay, now Speedball won that contract. He won that contract. Is he challenging for the world championship? But that can't be the case. Oh, this motherfucker won. Look at me. He did a karate pose. Look, they need to give. Oh, it's for the international championship. That's what that. Yep, that is. You see what I'm saying? They got Kyle Fletcher going up against people like Speedball. He's going nowhere. He's no different when he first started with this company. And you would think that if you wrestled Kenny Omega and you had a feud with him, that after that'll put you in a feud with somebody else of his level to continue his trajectory going up. Him holding this international championship means nothing. The title means nothing. The person who had it before him meant nothing with it. I think wrestling is just taking like a big dive down. But there's one thing that I can say for AEW here is that they outsold SummerSlam. Last time I checked, SummerSlam was struggling to pay tickets. They dropped that shit down to $25. Who the fuck gonna wanna fly all the way to fucking Minnesota? What are we gonna see out there? What are we gonna see out there in Minnesota and you're going out there for SummerSlam? Nothing. Meanwhile, AEW here has sold over 33,000 tickets in a 90,000 seat arena. That's not good by any means, but they are outselling WWE. And I'm happy for them. Hopefully, the ratings and everything will pick up, and then WWE will be like, holy shit, we've been doing some bad television for a long time. That Danhausen shit was just fucking awful. But now here we are, and they got a chance to look at it. The Young Bucks, I have grown to appreciate the Young Bucks, and I respect them. I really do. They're horrible EVPs. They should have never had that title to begin with. That was the only thing that was holding them down in this company because they think that they're bookers. They think that they're bookers. You're not. And it showed because of where you are still are today. You're no different, just like any other person in this company. You're the exact same way. You haven't elevated up to any type of level. You're the exact same Young Bucks who were doing the BTE shit. It's hard to say that you're the greatest tag team in the world if you ain't never been up against the greatest tag teams in the world. FTR is a really good tag team, but let's just be real here. They're a tag team that's in the now. Now, them going up against Edge and Christian and maybe even potentially beating them for these titles right here, that would do wonders for their career. And that'll be good for somebody like WWE to pick them up and bring them in because now they got credibility here. They got credibility. I don't give a fuck about you wrestling the Briscoes, cuz. I'm sorry. FTR, sorry. You ain't did shit. Sorry. All these indie teams that y'all wrestled and shit like that in Japan, that shit means nothing here when you bring it over to the States. And that's been proven because AEW is in the exact same position that it was in 6 fucking years ago. This place hasn't elevated. This is why I stopped watching it. Twice this year, I stopped watching this shit. But now, I got something to watch. And you want to know something? I am going to watch All In because I want to see this match right here. I want to see this tag team match right here because I am a fan of tag team wrestling. I'm a big fan of it. So it's going to be really good to see these guys mix it up in All In, All Out, and All In Between. And does he have on some Jordans? Now, see, this is another thing that I just don't understand. How are you are going to expect these young kids to get better if you're not giving them an opportunity or a chance to? AEW has a lot of youth over here, so and they don't have too many people that can hog up spots like WWE does, like your Charlotte Flairs, your Rhea Ripley's. Hell, the Rhea Ripley is hurt. She can't even fucking defend the championship. And they are creating an interim championship just so they don't take this championship off this girl because they tired of like the, hey, we're going to give you the championship and then you get fucking hurt and now we got to take the title off of you. And now we got to go through this whole shit. Rhea Ripley is like the Seth Rollins of the women's division. She always gets hurt when she wins the fucking championship. And right now, you need youth. And I'm happy to see these women on here. But guess what? You see them on here, and they're just wrestling. But you don't see no promo time for these women. You don't see what these women can, what emotion they can come out of this. Now, this girl, Persephone, has been on this show for I don't know how long, and she's been the CMLL Women's Champion for I don't know how fucking long, but she is not being elevated. So what's the point of having her on here, challenge for a championship, which she's not going to win? And she is the world champion. And you're just beating her on TV like that. I don't know. This creative decisions. Creative decisions are what's hurting wrestling today. creative decisions, AEW and WWE. This shit is terrible across the board. I want to talk about short title reigns. In wrestling now, no one is a legitimate champion. Whether you just hold the championship and you don't defend the title, like Liv Morgan. This girl won that championship at WrestleMania and she never defended the title once, but then go around saying that she's the greatest. But guess what? That's these folks, the creative people who are telling her to say these things because it doesn't make any fucking sense. Now, this girl right here got hurt, relinquished the TBS championship, and then 3 weeks later is wrestling again. And then a couple of weeks later after that, wins the Women's World Championship. Can you believe that bullshit? Just passing around titles like props. Now, she's supposed to go on to face Mercedes at the All In, All Out thing. And Mercedes is the one who should be holding the Women's World Championship. She should have held that championship 2 years ago. So why are you waiting all this time now? Meanwhile, no women who has won that championship went on to do anything significant besides Toni Storm because of her character was so good. Where's Chris Statlander? Where's Tekla? She just lost the goddamn championship. Where's the Brawling Birds girl? She's in a tag team now. Where's Rio and all these people? What's the girl name? She just won the TBS championship, Hikaru Shida, and she lost it that quick. So championships don't mean nothing now. So I don't care nothing about her and her little championship celebration here. They just gave that girl this championship for a few weeks only for her to lose it at Wembley. She wanted to go back to this fucking stadium, and guess what? She gonna lose the championship there. So you can't really get behind these people because either they get hurt or you don't see them on TV and they don't have anything significant to be on TV about, so they're just there. Tightrope, tightrope. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Commander. You see him a lot, and this is what I'm talking about. I like to see matches where John wrestles because I just like to see John wrestle. I understand Jim Cornette and Brian Last don't really like his style of wrestling. They think he's the shits and stuff like that. I love John. Because if it wasn't for John, that was nice. I ain't gonna lie. But that shit just cost you, bitch. Get that Seth Rollins stomp on. Get your ass up. Death Rider. Bam. It's over with. Choke your ass out, bitch. Go to sleep. Look at him. Look at his mouth. Go to sleep, bitch. Fucking right. Get in there. Get in there. Go. Look at him. He gets so hyped. He gets so hyped when he chokes somebody out. My gosh. I don't know where this gonna go, man. But it has to go with him and Ospreay feuding now. After he wins the championship, right? Because I don't think he's gonna be in that gauntlet. Because see, this is the booking decision that don't make no fucking sense. Oh my gosh, look at Mick. Mick is the backstage interviewer. Now I seen what Mick did last week when he was in between them girls and he was barking like a dog. I'm like, man, what the fuck going on with you, Mick? I will be so happy when the Guns leave AEW. I think the Guns should be in WWE. The Guns shouldn't be over in AEW. And until they get over into NXT somewhere is when everything is going to be right with the world and tag team divisions. I don't know. What the fuck is on your teeth, cuh? Kenny Omega. I'm confused now. Like, is he a heel now? He must be a heel now. And the thing is, like, quite honestly, to tell you the truth, like, they need a dominant world champion. MJF is not a dominant world champion. I got tired of that MJF shtick. Every time he comes out there, I'm the devil, I'm the best, you know it. That shit got old and it's played out, and I do not want to see him on AEW TV ever again. Sorry. I think that now that I'm looking at this, I'll have Kenny beat his ass. I'll have Kenny Omega beat him in Wembley. Kenny Omega low blow him in Wembley and be like, look, I got the championship. I don't want to let it go. I'm the best wrestler in the fucking world. I ain't finna just move aside and just let some young nigga think he can just come up in here and fuck my shit up. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck about where you from, where you stay at, or where you go from, okay? I'm Kenny Omega, and I am the AEW World Champion, and I want to stay the champion. That's what I would have had Kenny do. I don't see it from him. Like, cause your main guy has to be able to mix it up with like at least 5 people. He gotta have at least 5 challengers. That way you can be like, okay, 2 months here, he can go up against somebody, and then like after that feud, 3 months, he can go up against somebody. Then after that, we can continue on through the year. You got to have people in place. And judging by how they have Will Ospreay now, I wouldn't have him win the championship, because who will he face? You got that gauntlet match that's happening there. Who's going to win that? Or is it just going to be just somebody who just wins it and then just gets a title match on Collision or Dynamite? There's no like real far out, thought out plan in wrestling. I just think that everybody is just like, we got to get here, but we don't really know how to get here. So we just going to come up with some bullshit, and we just going to turn Kenny Omega heel because we can't go into the pay-per-view with a good guy in the fucking main event. So now we got to turn somebody. But at the same time, both guys feel like they both turned bad. So how is that going to work? I mean, that's how it comes off to me. It comes off to me that Ospreay has like an edge on him. I'm mad now. I'm trying to take it seriously, which he should, because the man, you know what I'm saying, fucked him over at the pay-per-view, but that's your fucking fault. You should have been like, when Ospreay got to the building and he seen your boys, he should have been like, I'm sorry, bro. You was right. I fucked up. I didn't have that killer instinct. I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. You was right. I'm sorry, man. We gonna get his ass tonight. Type of shit. That's what I would have done. But what was the point of him giving him back the eagle, cuz? I ain't want to be part of the crew no more. But I'm going to come out here and be mad at you because you turned on me when these people warned me and wanted me to get at you. So now I'm mad at them. Why? That don't make no sense. Meanwhile, this motherfucker is looking at him like, hey, look, he don't know what to say. I don't know, man. But just by like my initial reactions with AEW, I ain't looked at this shit. I'm just looking at it. And it's the same old, it's the same, but every week these little segments like this make it somewhat new. But they're so long and drawn out, and there's nothing that is said in these promo segments right here. It just seems like they just out there just talking. Cause look, Ospreay has been out here this whole fucking time looking at him, and he ain't said a goddamn word. And I've been talking for at least 5. I'm sorry. As a main event, I'm sorry. They just missed the ball. It should have been MJF at this pay-per-view here with the world championship. And it should be Ospreay the one challenging him for it. And the only match that I'm looking forward to It's the tag match between the Bucks and Edge and Christian. I can't believe I'm saying that. And it's the Young Bucks